Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These people done turned us into bosses. That's my number. Oh yeah. Hey, I find a loophole. I found one. Been since a youngster. Yeah. Fully, we can't let no punk us. Yeah. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. And my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches.
This is it. Opening day. The right. Regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And both teams focused here on this rivalry as the Suns come in looking for a win. Last game, a tough loss for them in Indiana. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now, here's Durant. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Paul looking around. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. San Antonio on defense. It's a three-point game. Good work there as it goes.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Wembanyama, that's for two. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Here's Durant. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the shot goes down.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
And here are the Suns now, after the basket by San Antonio. Back to Durant. Good ball movement here by the Suns. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Wembanyama, right side. Over Adebayo. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
Here's KD. It's Beal on the wing. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Outside, Beal. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hero. The rebound by the Spurs. And with the score of the Suns in a break, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Back to Durant. Buries the long-range jumper. KD's got his second basket of the night.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 9 points for Victor Wembanyama. Outside, KD. Out to the wing. And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That's his first foul. And here are the Suns now, trailing by 4. Clock at 6. Beal with it, picked up by Artest. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. There's a screen by Collins. Johnson, a wide open look, drains the three-pointer.
Down in the corner, Johnson knows he just has to focus on his mechanics to get it done.
Whoa, that'll wake you up. He is such a great athlete. San Antonio leading by 3. Ball outside. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Collins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career. And boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
And here's Adebayo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Sochan. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Outside, Beal. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Beal. Carter outside. The three. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 5. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Morris, no good. In transition, here come the Spurs. Wembanyama outside. There's a screen by Collins. Shoots from the corner. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. The Suns trailing. Carter outside. Pass to Nurkic. On the wing, Morris. Back to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Jones. Five to shoot. Wembanyama outside. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And I'm never surprised when I see Wembanyama put one in the cheap seats.
Looking to get back on track here. And the jumper is good. 11 points for Victor Wembanyama. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. You think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews. And the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Good on the second free throw. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Pass to Artest. Back to Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Here's the Suns with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Now, here's Nurkic. Still without a basket. It's Carter, high post. A 3 from Morris. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
.116 left to play here in the second quarter. Screen by Durant. Hero, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Here's Ball. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. "30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Paul outside. Wembanyama left side. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
To the inside. Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He doesn't get the second one.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Paul with the steal, and they're on the break. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Well, I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Wembanyama outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His 3-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 3. Outside Durant. Pass to Okogie. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Suns shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And it's tied up with that one. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Out to KD. Trying to find Hero. He gets it to him. Adebayo the screen. To the paint. Outside Hero. The Suns need to get a shot off. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Hero with it. Chris Paul covering. Lets it go with the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Johnson in the corner. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Wembanyama using his size inside.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. It's stolen by Johnson. There's a screen by Collins. Here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Collins, good. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Jones with it. Six on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Inside. And then Carter with the dunk.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
Collins, that's a 2-pointer, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Collins has got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio. Down low. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got 11 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hey, yo, right here.
There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jones looking for an opening. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Adebayo. Okogie for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Outside, Jones. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And now it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. San Antonio leading by 12. Now Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. From past the arc. Back to Paul.
Come get it.
Right side Artest. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Artest's got himself on the board with 3 there.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Screen by O'Neal. Durant just inside the line. Rebound San Antonio.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Johnson outside. Johnson draws the double. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen, going at the rim there with a purpose.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Suns trail by 17. Here's KD. Trying to break the ice goal streak. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Here's Wembanyama. And too long on the shot. Suns trailed by 14. Straight to the bucket. Durant.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Johnson draws the double. Cole, no one around him. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Pass to Artest. They double team Wembanyama. Out left to the wing. Latrey. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is. And guys, getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Count that bucket. Wembanyama's got 12 points here in the second half.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Inside. Kicks it out to Hero. Another three for Phoenix.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Wembanyama. Three-pointer. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of two that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Artest with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Shoots the three. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. Pass to Barnes. From outside the arc. It's good from long range. And the Spurs lead by 14.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused at the